Hello everyone. I hope so you will be fine. Today I have another important topic from approaches to man's question to concept from GS paper 3rd, environment and ecology, illegal coal mining. You know that number of issues currently running in our society from national to state or district level. And if you are a serious aspirant, definitely you will understand these all things are happening in our society. So you must understand and you must focus on these news because these news have a highest probability in the form of question. Getting my points? Definitely they may or might appear in your UPSC mains examination. So you know that the number of news regarding the illegal mining in newspaper. So today we will discuss a question from 2013. Okay, what are the consequences of illegal mining? देखो बड़ा simplistic question है that what are the consequences? Getting the points of illegal mining. Discuss the Ministry of Environment and Forest concept of go and no-go zones for coal mining sector. So directly, indirectly, this question is from the coal mining, and you must realize that you have to elaborate or describe the consequences of this illegal mining. Getting my points? You know that. What a simplistic way of this question have. Getting my points? So you have to mention these all important things. Currently, you will understand that coal mining is in news. Thermal power plant is in news. Getting my points? And rivers are in news. Deforestation is in news. Getting my urbanization, urban heat island, and artificial rainfall. Getting my points? These all things are happening in our society. So you must remember these all kind of things means. So you have to describe. ये आपको याद रखना है. You have to learn about the consequences. You have to know means you must know about the policies and programs, specifically awareness programs. You must know the mitigation strategies, what kind of mitigation strategies. You must know the role of states and district level or indigenous peoples. Getting my point? So this is the most important thing which you have to remember during answer writing. You know that in every question we try to find out the concept and we try to break the question in different parts to understand the question carefully. ये हमारा बेसिक सा फंडा होता है. And concept की तरफ फिर से चलते हैं. This is the concept. Number of time we have discussed that. हाँ, सबसे पहले you have to find the directive words. So this is the directive words mean discuss. Getting my points? So explain consequences of illegal mining. I have discussed already. So means discuss पर focus कीजिए भाई. You have to explain the consequences. Analyze the government's approach using go and no go zone classification for coal mining. So ये आपसे उम्मीद लगाई जा रही है. When we break down the question, so we found two important parts. The first part is talking about the consequences of illegal mining. ये हमने discuss में भी देखा. And the second one, go and no go zone concept. One of the most easiest question. बहुत simplistic way में आपको explain करना था इस question में. हालांकि बहुत पुराना question है. आज के समय में ऐसे question आपको देखने को नहीं मिलते हैं. ठीक है. Now let's move toward the answer. You know that in previous class you will find the number of advices and number of suggestions I provided you, what to do, what not to do. ठीक है, ये मैंने आपको बताया था. So for more information you can visit on that video. देखो, समझो, अप्लाई करो, फॉलो करो. ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें इसको करो. If you are a serious aspirant or seasoned aspirant. Now let's move toward the model answer. So you know that when we talk about the answer writing, so we should start our answer from the introduction. Remember, we should start our answer from the introduction. So you know that illegal mining refers to extraction of minerals without proper authorization or in violation of environmental and safety regulation. This is the basic definition of illegal coal mining. In the second line, it is serious concern in India, especially in the states rich coal, iron ore, bauxite and sand to balance ecological concern with energy needs. Ministry of Environment and Forest introduced the go and no go zone classification for coal mining. In second line, I highlighted the seriousness of this project. In the second line, I discussed the balanced ecological concern with energy needs. And in the last one, I mentioned ministries some advices, go and no go zone over there. You know that this is the southern India, southern peninsular India. You know that this is some kind of old, ठीक है, shield और plutonic rocks in the name of छोटा नागपुर का plateau, ठीक है. And you know that Dharwad, Kadapa, Vindhyan, Satpura, Bundelkhand, Baghelkhand, these all kind of important areas. So you know that Chota Nagpur ka plateau, ठीक है, have rich in mineral or metallic and non-metallic resources. And on the other hand, in the eastern part of that area, you will find the number of coal minings from West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, these all are important areas. Even Karnataka भी ऐड कर लीजिए उसमें. Getting my points? So इस तरह से हमें चीजों को समझना है. So this is the introduction. Next one, consequences of illegal mining. Environmental degradation. So deforestation, habitat destruction, soil erosion and pollution of water bodies. You know that I selected some important consequences over there. The first and the most important consequences is that environmental degradation, loss of government revenue, social disruption, health and safety risk, corruption and criminal networks. Now you will notice over there, I discussed some important, the best headings. And you know that heading and subheadings plays very, very important role in during the answer writing. भाई मान के चलो कि बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करने वाला है ये. आप जब हेडिंग यूज करते हैं तो डेफिनेटली हेडिंग्स अट्रैक्ट द एग्जामिनर, जो एवेल्यूएटर जो होते हैं, है ना. इफ द हेडिंग अट्रैक्ट्स द होल आंसर, डेफिनेटली नाउ यू एबल टू अट्रैक्ट द मोर मार्क्स. So number of time I have suggested that please use headings and subheadings, है ना. Without heading and subheadings you cannot explain your answer properly. Headings बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करती हैं. And now you can easily understand when we had talked environmental degradation, I discussed few important words: deforestation, habitat destruction, soil erosion, pollution of water bodies, underground water table depletion, loss of biodiversity. I just mentioned the issues and threat. In the next one, loss of government revenue, social disruption, health and safety risk. These all are the important headings जो आपको दूर से नजर आ रही है कि हाँ इसकी पकड़ है इस टॉपिक पे. Next, go and no go zone. You know that in 2009 and 10 you will find out there that forest clearance proposal for coal mining based on criteria: forest cover greater than 30%, patch size less than 10 square kilometer area, biodiversity richness and tiger elephant corridors. ठीक है, ये कुछ क्राइटेरियाज थे. अब गो जोन क्या है? एरियाज विद लोअर इकोलॉजिकल सेंसिटिविटी coal mining can be permitted after the due clearance. No go zone means area with dense forest and rich biodiversity. ये भी बहुत जरूरी हो जाता है. Recently I can suggest some important areas from the Mumbai RA forest, Hyderabad, Gadchiroli forest, I think so, Delhi, Aravali Ridge, Jaipur, I think so, old Jaipur forest patches, Bhopal, ठीक है, I think so, Prayagraj and Bangalore, ठीक है, is another important city. And these all important cities are new due to different kind of, ठीक है, forest regions. तो ये भी याद कर लेना भाई, आपके एग्जाम के लिए जरूरी हो सकता है. So you must remember these all important areas. Coal mining projects are generally not allowed here to protect the environment. Whenever we talk the protection of environment, bhai, so we have to aware and we have to touch with current affair. Now let's move toward the conclusion. I have a number of times suggested that your conclusion should be precise, concise, informative and suggestive, advisable, है ना, और बहुत कम शब्द का यूज करना उसके अंदर. So illegal mining has far-reaching economic, environmental, and social consequences. Initiative like go and no-go zone classification critical to ensuring development sustainable, especially in the ecological fragile areas. Classification must be transparent. Dekho, in the last one, the classification must be transparent, scientifically updated, and balanced against energy needs the community rights. In the last line, I suggested some important areas. Now you will understand that how is it easy, how easy to understand the answer. So I suggest please don't take any burden, tension. If you have a little knowledge, but you know the concept, you know the structure, you know the way of the presentation, and you have some logical arguments, आप बढ़िया आंसर लिख दोगे. जरूरी नहीं है कि भर भर के लिखना आ रहा है भाई. 150 वर्ड्स में आपको सुंदर सा आंसर लिख कर देना है. मींस यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन द प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द आंसर. वे ऑफ प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत जरूरी हो जाता है, तो इस पे भी याद रखेंगे. सो नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस द प्रोबेबल क्वेश्चन फॉर प्रैक्टिसेस. सो ये कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं भाई, प्लीज इसको अटेम्प्ट कीजिए. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है फॉर योर प्रैक्टिसेस, एंड यू नो दैट हर एक क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और रिसेंट अपडेटेड है, करंट अफेयर अपडेटेड है. And I hope that you will attempt these all questions carefully and you can submit these questions given below link. समझ में आ गया ना? So now this is enough from this side. See you soon with fresh topic. Take care. Like, subscribe, comment, जो भी मन आए कर देना यार. ठीक है, चलिए मिलते हैं आपसे.